White and red tomorrow to mark the 5-day countdown to the 21st International AIDS Conference in Durban, KwaZulu-Natal. South Africa is hosting the conference for the second time. The country does have the largest ARV program in the globe, with 3.4 million people on treatment. We're now joined from our Pretoria studios by Nebo Legoabe. She's the Deputy Director General for Intergovernmental Coordination and Stakeholder Management at GCIS. She's also the Senior Communications Manager of the 21st International AIDS Conference on behalf of the South African government. Good afternoon, Nebo. Thank you for your time on the SABC News Desk.
Thank you very much, and thanks for having me.
Nebo, a national call now for these particular colours. What's the rationale or significance behind this?
Look, as you indicated, South Africa will be hosting this all-important conference next week from the 18th to the 22nd. Just for everybody to know that this is like a World Cup of AIDS. It's happening every second year, so it's a very, very big event happening in our country. But most people in our country are not even aware of this conference happening. So what we thought needs to be done as government was, let's bring the country together. Let's make sure that the South African community knows and understands that we'll be hosting this big event that is bringing scientists, researchers, policymakers, civil servants, activists, NGOs, as well as people living with AIDS from all over the country. More than 18,000 people will be here in South Africa from over 180 countries. So this is a big event, but whilst everybody will be here in our country, our people, the South Africans, are not aware of this big event. So as government, working with civil society, we thought it would be best if we call all South Africans to know that this event is happening, so that we can participate and also appreciate that South Africa is hosting this conference for the second time. As you indicated, first time it was AIDS 13 in the year 2000. Now 2016 is AIDS 21, and we are hosting it. So what we are asking people to do is, tomorrow you indicated the colors for people to wear black, red, and white. Red, we all know, is a symbol of awareness and support to those living with HIV. White represents a beacon of hope to the fight against HIV and AIDS. And black is a symbol of honor and remembrance for all those who passed on because of HIV and AIDS. What we are saying, do you want to say something?
No, go ahead, Nebo, go ahead.
Okay, yeah. What we are saying is two things. Tomorrow, from 12 o'clock to 12:30, we are asking all South Africans, all of us, please remember black, red, and white, to gather at places like, street corners, shopping complexes, and the like, just to come together. And at 12:15 and 12:15 to 12:20 is the most important period. We all light candles. We have a moment of silence. We'll be also having balloons, black, red, and white balloons. At 12:15, we release those balloons in the air. Those who are driving, and I've been saying, I don't know why are they driving, because they're supposed to be in that human chain to actually hoot for 5 minutes from 12:15 to 12:20. That's what we are asking people to do. And as we are standing there, we are asking people to actually do this. One of the most important things is, we are saying it is in your hands as South Africans, but as the world, to have an AIDS-free society. We are saying It is in your hand to create a zero infection in society. We say it is in your...
Yes, Nebo, and all the more pertinent as we build momentum towards this year's Nelson Mandela Day. Now, 16 years on since the last summit was held, we do have the largest HIV program in the world. It's a magnificent feat. We spend about 23 billion rand per year to keep 3.4 million HIV positive people on treatment. Yet our 15 to 25-year-old demographic group is still very hard hit. How are you tweaking your communications program with this specific group in mind, Nebo?
Okay. You know, the theme for the conference is Access Equity Rights Now, and access equity rights now to all, young and old. And it is important that we talk and we encourage young people to actually focus on ABC, abstinence, but also being faithful. But the most important thing, to use condoms, to respect their bodies, to not allow themselves to be used for various reasons and for whatever reason. They should not allow themselves to be used by, and unfortunately, in most cases, it's actually young girls who are being lured because of money and because of various reasons to actually be involved in these things that are not actually saving them, and are, that are lured into making risky decisions about their lives. There are programs. 2 weeks ago, on the 24th, the Deputy President launched a program for young women and girls to make them aware about the importance of avoiding HIV and AIDS.
Thank you, Nebo, for joining us from our Pretoria studios. Nebo Legoabe is the Senior Communications Manager of the 21st International AIDS Conference that kicks off this week in Durban, KwaZulu-Natal.